Ha. Neat. Neat, 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 neat. Neat, neat. Neat. Alright, I'll still try some of the other ones, but my supply of tradables has diminished. Watch them have another goddamn one around you. Fish hooks for fuck. Can't we just like I take a negative hit on my rep? No. Dang it. Y'all have drugs? 4. Nothing to trade a 4 for. Great. Man. Yep. I've got fish hooks, but not enough to actually trade for anything. Not unless y'all have a garbage can like right back here, which is really amusing and conceptually. Be like, oh, I don't have what you want? Well, I checked this garbage over here and now I do. Now you'll trade. You didn't think to check the garbage, huh, kid? Silly you. Why are you all gathered around this particular house? I feel like I should investigate this. Oh, it's a playground. That's what's up. Yeah, they don't want my grindstone, they just want my fish hooks. So the fact that I found something new doesn't matter. Oh well. I can't complain too much, I got a schmouter. But between getting my inventory upgrade and a schmouter, which are both big, important, helpful things that are good to have, I have devastated the supplies I had but hours ago. Okay, sounds getting weird around here. Ah. This area is not... It's getting weird. But it appears to not be infected right now. What? The fuck just happened? I'm pretty sure I just watched my hunger meter go like in real time on the corner of the screen. Dude, I just filled you. I emptied you, whatever. Is there a hunger curse around here? There seems to be like step culture stuff set up around here that is itself being toppled. Maybe the Inquisitor being spiteful and inquisity. Yep, there goes my hunger ticking up again. Whoa. For a moment there that looked like an unfinished texture, like it was just a void. How do you do? You only like candles, and nothing is that unvaluable to you, so yay. Okay. Ooh. It's behind the wall, I think. There you are. It's very easy to hear that there is, in fact, an herb, but it's very hard to, like, judge how far away it is. You definitely have to transition from audio to visual on your detection system really quickly. But I heard one over here. There you are. Kind of hitching every now and then. What am I... weird stare interaction. Oh, that's the polyhedron. I thought I heard the tree grumble. Like, I'm ready. I got blood. No, I don't. Never mind. Cancel that. Just remembered the fact that I had to dump it out because it wasn't the right type of blood. I think you can't put infected blood on a tree. I would kind of not want to risk it. I would kind of think that maybe you would destroy your tree supply in the process. You're really tall, you know that? Like, if that's your head, Do you guys stand on stilts? Aren't you bachelors? Yeah. You're the one that lives right there, right? Yeah. Evayan. That's what you look like in this game. Not a very utilized character in the Artemy campaign, but there she is. Chain link. Her questions are madness. What numbers? My work schedule. Who I'd like to be rid of? I'm an ordinary person, why ask me? I live a good life. I'm a productive member of the community. I've never hurt anyone. What did she say? She's like a magician. Asked 4 questions, wrote down 3 letters. I have no idea what it meant, but I'm scared. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I guess I was lucky this time. I'm a good person. A good person. You're only realizing it now? I need to sit down. I'm dizzy. Huh. I can see now I've always had it in me. I see myself with different eyes. Oh wow. Wonder how I'll see myself after the interrogation. He appears to be quite harsh.
She's clearly a professional. A specialist in her trade.
Ah, Yulia's in here. Familiar faces hidden amongst the crowd. 80% or so. 85 if she's been to the capital in May. Could have been higher, but that bird story. Is it the probability of execution or salvation? They're often indistinguishable from one another. Do you know her? Aglaya Lilich? As an Inquisitor, you mean? I don't know. You don't know if you know her or not? What do you mean? I did indeed perform certain services. Errands, really. But that doesn't mean I understood them. Doesn't mean the opposite either. You'll see for yourself soon, and if you don't, you'll sense it. You're the kind to think with your heart. Intriguing. Just staring. I think I might know the implication of what's going on there. Oh, hello.
She made an example of murderers and madmen. That was merely prologue. The game itself is yet to start.
Oh, so you've been invited to this performance too? You mean the gallows? Reckon we'll spectate or go on stage? Well, we won't direct this play, that's for sure. But I was talking about what awaits us inside. Inside? That's not a performance, just a run-through. Maybe she'll probably run each of us through with something sharp. All the world's a stage. Sometimes a gallows stage. I foresee a unique experience. We are about to witness a most exquisite one-woman show. I suggest you keep track of it and learn her devices. It'll come in handy. Are Inquisitors actors? Absolutely. Her role is different, though, so play along, improvise, drop a brick or two, derail her with your silly trains of thought. You know the drill. That was a compliment so backhanded I could see through it. In we go. Immediately, they said. And I've got shit to do, so all these people in line... Meh. Ooh. Have I been in here yet, this game? This is a visual. Wow, just in case you weren't constantly aware of the, loss of time here, there's a goddamn pendulum swinging in the church.
I haven't slept for 3 days straight. I don't think I have another one in me.
I think that was a line of dialogue she would always say in the first game too, like unchanged. This will be a long conversation. You must pay complete attention. You don't need to tell the truth. But lying will have consequences. Ready? I don't have to tell the truth. How so? Lies are much more informative, even if the truth saves us both time. Shall we begin? I think we already have. Let us start with a classic problem. Would you push an obnoxious fat man... the trolley problem. Would you push an obnoxious fat man in front of a trolley to keep 4 children from being run over? This is not a problem, it's a provocation. Huh. Obnoxious fat man. Why'd you have to make it weird? Like it could have just been a man. It's because we're skipping steps deep into the process. Because at first the trolley problem is, would you switch a lever that changes what happens to people? And then the later iterations are like, would you push a fat man? The idea of the fat man, I think, is less... I think it's less about, like, ha, he's fat, he doesn't deserve it or anything like that, and more about, like, he's fat as an excuse for why one person's somehow stopping the trolley. It's like, wow, he's so comically fat, apparently, that he can stop a trolley and die in the process. But I believe the main thrust is supposed to be the idea that instead of flipping a switch and seeing what happens, and, being detached from the direct murder, when you push the man in front of the trolley, you're physically murdering that person. It's more direct than the original version of the trolley problem. But I'm gonna probably be a trouble for her. This is not a problem, it's a provocation. I see. Question 2. Soldiers are about to execute your 2 daughters. If you offer them one voluntarily, they will only shoot her. If you refuse to cooperate, they will shoot both. Your move? I can't make such a choice unless I am truly facing the situation, God forbid. You are an intriguing man, Haruspex. Your speech has an unusual cadence to it, a rare thing indeed. But I believe I have now attuned myself to you. Do you know why I'm here? I can guess. I've been told you are well versed in the local lore and medicine, with its unusual beliefs about the human body. I've been told you are working on a cure for the disease. And as there can be no cure, this is merely sabotage, am I correct? And who told you that, I wonder? So can a cure be produced or not? I don't know. An hour ago I was brought a vial and a letter from one Stanislav Rubin. He claims the medicine is a tested serum, the serum, and that the town owes its existence to you. Any comment? So that's what he was doing. I've also been informed he was a close friend of yours. Do you know what happened to him? Reuben died tonight. Have you not heard? How did he die? It doesn't matter now. What matters is why he sent the sample on your behalf rather than his own. I think he wanted to make up for his outburst. A cure for the sand pest changes many things. Thousands of life and death questions, of which I am now interested in 4. Now I need the recipe and access to the ingredients. Show me. Which 4 lives are you concerned with? Baruch? Are you mad? I don't believe you fully comprehend who I am, or what is happening right now. Is that so? Let's deal with the epidemic first, bicker later. What is the sample made of? Blood, mostly. Herbal tinctures, but those are secondary. We're lucky it's September, Twire's in bloom. Infected human blood? No. I don't know whose blood it is. If I didn't just hear you, Baruch, I'd assume you were trying to make fun of me. Allow me to reciprocate then. Did you know that the whole ordeal with divining your fate is more than mere mystical nonsense? Your fate has been amputated. I can tell that for certain. Perhaps. I don't really care. What do you mean? Are you that apathetic? Or is it that you simply don't understand how painful it is to remain a puppet in the hands of those more powerful than you? I always try to do the right thing. I don't care if someone orchestrates it. The heart is smarter than the brain. You're a fool. Although perhaps you're not the fool here. Go. This conversation is over. Do I see a hint of tears? Don't give me cheek, Baruch. I won't have it. You are to report to me here daily. Any more quips, or are we done? No, I'm good for now. Hello. God, Hunger, calm down. What time is it? You're like out of line, dude. No, it's not water. Gotta keep these things straight. Alright. Hunger has been beaten back momentarily, but it comes back with a vengeance constantly. I gotta take a look up here. What? Huh. Haha. You can save your game up here? At the greatest clock of them all. That's nuts. Raises a few questions about the nature of their religions when their church itself is a giant clock. There are not crosses here, but instead something entirely other. And there she is. Another person in the nerves category. To go along with the other 2 protagonists, and so on. The relatively healthy category, I suppose. I guess the idea was that Murky was moved from the list to blood. Which is like... I don't know. Is it the family category? There's these 3 that I have history with, that are all together. Then of course my actual father's in here. Then Aspidy's a bit of a strange element. But she's clear, at least from the previous game, she was very tied to Haruspex. Maybe I'd be getting a lot more out of her if I'd been visiting her more, of course. Then Murky. Who I've sort of adopted, perhaps? Apparently even more so than sticky. I don't know. Lara and Sticky have both been treated. Best we can do. We have a cure. It cost Ruben his life. So now he won't be able to tell me what he made it from. How can I make more? I need an advice from someone well versed in blood. Aglaya is busy. Now is not the time to see her. Someone well versed in blood. I think I can think of one person rather locally who knows a bit about blood. May I ask you if the Bachelor is currently home? No? Not big on answers here? Damatin and Sabarov are not nearby. Yeah, none of the Canes are sick or require aid from me right now. They just want my immunity boosters and nothing else. Alright. Oh, yep. Let's... Oh. You want me to visit the shady surgeon guy. The guy who you can send organs to. That does make sense. It's not who I was thinking of. I was thinking of going to the Bachelor. That one's broken too. I should not have drank that just now. It was just not necessary. Oh boy. I just inched into the bad zone. Danger there. I hope I visited the store before I went to sleep. I don't remember, unfortunately, because that was like 2 weeks ago. This session started at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Where I presumably already watched... I know I watched the play, because that's Aglaya showing up. Trading for candles can be pretty valuable, if I'm lucky. If I can find a stepwoman that wants them, then I can turn that into stuff. Oh, here we go. No, I don't have... Ah, damn it. I'm sorry. You put all that effort into raising your roots for me, and I have nothing to offer. Anybody want to do a blood donation? Pretty please. Can't believe I was already that hungry because I already consumed both a military ration and the toast? Yeah. And I've had a kachuk ball and some fish. I think I ate both of them just now. And I'm out of food, just like that. And I felt so prepared at the beginning of the day. It is already 4 p.m. God, time flies by in this game in a terrifying manner. Hi. So you say you know how to connect things, which is why you cut, rip, and break them, just like your father. Ruben made a cure for the sand pest, and he made it from strange blood. And you know a lot about blood. Ruben. Who's Ruben? My father's apprentice, didn't he come to you? Lots of idiots found their way into Isidore's circle, although I guess not all of them were completely stupid. So, he made a cure, huh? You sure? From blood? so its price will rise. No, that was special blood. Human won't do. A cure, huh? You're a big talker. What does a smart-ass like you want from me? Advice? Here. If you tell on me to that unholy wench, I'll claw my way out of hell and drag you back down with me. Got it? I won't tell on you, and in return, you'll tell me where to find the most unusual blood in this town. Arab brides dance with the earth at the ear. Did you know? To make twire bloom better, cover themselves in some sort of mud they call blood. You can probably pick its sample there, if you want. I bet you haven't yet tried to brew a cure from mud, huh? Haha. You know what? I'll pay them a visit. Is this my... Are they gonna send me down to the... Yep. That's where I thought I might go today. You do get to just open these things. This guy's not here. He's not around. It would appear. I don't want your safety pins. Alright. Ruben is dead, and I think I know who is responsible for this. Oh. Gonna pay a visit to Aspity today too, huh? Alright. Well, let's hustle. I need to visit my park. And hope for the best. I could use some serious haul at this point. If I want to replenish my food supplies to anything half usable. Thankfully, a decent chunk of the area I'm actually traversing at the moment is pretty clear of bad. That could be way worse. If I'm lucky, I might even stay that way for a bit. A cash. Not that expensive, except for the fact that I don't have any of the things he wants. So, in other words, completely, incomprehensibly, and undefeatably expensive. Whoops. More boosters. Ooh. Accepted. Yep, we've been here before. Let's not re-explore it again. Someone's having a good old-fashioned spooky chant somewhere in the background. Having a swell time. Fish hooks, I still don't have a third one, so you're useless to me. Oh, is that a... That's an herb bribe. That's exactly what I want. Ah, weird lag spike. Alright. Yes. I can get one of those. And that's gonna be about it. I don't really want a spindle, do I? Should I just give her one of these? I do have a lot of them. Spindle seems a little bit wasted, and I already have spindles, I believe. I can save that candle for another one of them later. Alright, let's get you eaten. And so my hunger can get the fuck off my screen for at least the moment. Make me feel a little better for a bit. Another clothing store.